whenever you seek comfort in everything, and you think that is the mountaintop. Like the mountaintop for me, some people think the mountaintop for me is retirement, when I don't have to work, when I don't have to stress, when all the pain is gone, and they think that they imagine themselves sitting on a couch watching TV with money coming in, being happy. That is the fastest track to misery. I can tell you, I've seen it many, many times. You work a long time with your eye on retiring someday, then you retire, you have no more, you intentionally give yourself no more challenges, and then you are miserable. The happiest older people I know are people who are still going to the gym, they're still running marathons, they still have businesses, or they run charities, or they have large projects, or they're very involved in their kids' life. They are challenging themselves every single day. They haven't given up on life because of the pure fact that they believe that they earned it. And a lot of times we believe we earn something, and the thing that we're earning is the very thing that pulls us down and makes us miserable. You do a healthy eating phase where maybe you eat healthy for 3 months, and you say, I'm going to do, well, let's use 75 hard, because a lot of people do 75 hard. You do 75 hard for 75 days. I know so many people do this. They say, I did 75 hard, yay, and now I'm going to eat and drink all weekend and gain 20 pounds. Right? Because you say that you deserved it, and then they always feel miserable and horrible at the end of the weekend. Instead of using 75 hard for what it was meant to, which is to spur you onto better habits. They use it as like a check mark. Oh, I did this, checked off, never going to do that again, notch on my belt. Now I move on to other things and I'm back to where I was. Not the point of that. The point of these routines, habits, and disciplines that we learn is that it becomes part of your life. Becomes who you are, because if you do not have them, you get miserable. If you seek comfort in everything, you will feel miserable. If the goal in your head is comfort, ease, no pain, that's not what comes from that. What comes from that is misery. I know specific people who thought the goal of their life was to reach this certain point where they never have to work again, where they're going to be comfortable, and they are the most miserable they've ever been, because they have no pain, no suffering, they have no challenges. Life is, every blade of grass is cut, every shrub is trimmed, every piece of food is delivered right to them. They're not working they have no challenges. They could just sit on the couch and exist and let their heart and brain beat, and they'll just survive. Surviving is not hard for them. But then what happens? Your body has no challenges. Your body has nothing to strive for, so it just starts to create stress. It starts to create problems. It starts to create its own issues to overcome. And then a lot of times those people develop issues because they have nothing. I know people that are in great health all the way up until retirement, then they retire, then all of a sudden, boom, it takes a hit because they have no struggle anymore. They have no problems. And when you seek comfort, that's what happens. You get miserable. You don't, if you're a guy who you remember in high school, you're on a wrestling team or football, or you just did hard physical things in high school and college, and now you're in your 30s and 40s and your whole life is like, I can't wait till I can get home and drink. I can't wait till I get to go to McDonald's on the way home. I can't wait till I get to go out to eat. All of your goal mechanisms in your brain have to do with you putting things into your face that make you feel good. Then you're not going to feel like a man. You're not going to feel very strong. You know what makes you feel strong? Saying, I can't wait to get up tomorrow and it's chest day. Man, I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to be under that bench at 5 a.m. pushing up that bar. I don't care when you work out. That's not a humble brag about my wake-up time. I'm just telling you, it feels good to stress yourself. It feels good to do that. And in a sick way, once you begin doing that, you kind of look forward to that pain. You look forward to that suffering. Last night, I went to sleep at 9:30, 10-ish, woke up at 3:45, did my chest day in my basement this morning, but I can tell you last night I couldn't wait to get up. This morning, different story. It was hard getting up. I still got up, but it was hard getting up. But last night I was like, ooh, I can't wait to get down in my basement. The mats are all shiny and clean. I couldn't just wait to get down and do some push-ups. It felt so good. Made me feel like a man. Made me feel strong and confident. If it was, I can't wait till I get to sleep in tomorrow, and my wife I know is going to be at CrossFit, and I'll wake up after her, and then I'll eat a big breakfast. Like, none of that stuff makes me feel strong. pushing myself, challenging myself. Those are the things that make me feel strong. Running from pain makes you feel weak. Running from all pain, that's why so many people love cold plunges, because it's intentional suffering. It's you proving to yourself that you're strong. A lot of people feel strong just by the pure fact that they're up early, because they say, hey man, I'm doing something I couldn't do before, but the previous me was too weak for this. The previous me couldn't wake up early. He was too weak. And a lot of other people are too weak to do this, so I feel strong and confident. Doing hard things make you feel strong and confident. Running from pain all the time, who runs from pain? Who runs from struggle? Not strong people. Running from risk makes you feel weak, makes you feel less of a man. If you have the opportunity to take a risk that could advance your business, could advance your marriage, could advance any part of your life, and you're always running from it, you're always taking the safe, easy, comfy route, does that sound strong to you? Does that sound inspiring to you? Is that the life of a man who's living on fire and who would inspire the younger you? No. You know that that's not what will make you feel more like a man, more strong, more confident. Running from all risk, running from all failure, running from any challenge, running from any obstacle. When you were a child, would you inspire that guy right now?